Hello and welcome to our webinar. My name is Michelle Stefferson and I am recording this on January 22nd, 2016. This recorded webinar is in regards to how to get in to your Ameriplan mobile back office. And with that being said, we're going to go in and we are going to personalize our Ameriplan websites. And we will begin at this point in time. And so I want you to go ahead and take out a piece of paper and a pen because you may want to jot down some things as we move forward. The first rule of order is I just want to make sure that you understand the URL to get into your mobile back office. Now, what I use to get in is www.ameriplan.net. Okay? It is going to bring you to another URL, and that URL, please take notice, does not have www inside the URL. The URL that it takes you to is https://ameriplanopportunity.com/account/login. And I find it much easier just typing in www.ameriplan.net. But this is where you're going to be coming in. With that said, you will need to log in to your back office. Now, if you're a very brand new IBO, your ID number is going to be starting with the numbers 2400. That is your IBO ID number. The ID number in total is 8 digits. Okay? If you enrolled with your enroller over the phone, he or she may have given you that ID number. You can always find your ID number by an invoice that you have received from Ameriplan, and the very first member ID number in that invoice is your IBO ID number. If you've chosen a plan, the second ID number that begins with 2300 will be your membership ID number. Okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and log in. Make sure your ID number is all 8 digits. Make sure it's correct. The password getting into the first time should be the last 4 digits of your Social Security number. All right? I've been here a while, so that won't be for me. Now, I do want my computer to remember this. It's going to make it a lot easier, if you do that on your computer. I would recommend it. Now, if you don't remember your password, go ahead and click on Forgot Your Password. Let's see what pops up for the heck of it. Okay? It's going to ask you to reset your password, enter your email address. Okay? The email address I would recommend you using is the email address you used when you enrolled. Okay? So you want to go ahead and then click on email link. Alrighty. With that being said, I'm going to hit the back button. And I'm going to go ahead and put in my password. And I use Mozilla, so I want to click on Remember. Of course, I want my computer to remember that. Just makes it a whole lot easier later on. Okay? So once you log in, this is the page that you're going to be seeing. This is exactly what it's going to be looking like. And with that said, we want to go in as a new IBO, and we want to personalize those websites that you received with Ameriplan. So let's go ahead and click on Settings. And in the website setting page, this is what it's going to look like. And what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have this box here checked off. The websites that you get with Ameriplan do have a pop-up capture page that is highly recommended that you have enabled. If you don't have it enabled, you'll have really no idea if somebody has visited the site or not. Okay, so you do want to make sure you check that off. Okay, that's for starters. You're also going to see on this page that you have a personalized video for the Save with DiscountHealthcare.com website for the videos that you have, you know, to share with prospects and things like that. Pardon me, losing my voice again. And then underneath that, you're going to see your personalized video just for the opportunity. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that you know exactly what that's about. With that being said, you can always change your password to your back office. So if you're just logging in for the very, very first time, and you use the last 4 digits of your Social Security number, you might want to go ahead and change that password. I recommend that you use a password that you're absolutely going to remember. And by now, you probably have printed out the website cheat sheet. And even if you haven't, you know, just quite, you know, quickly, when I got started, I took out an index card and I wrote down all my websites and my passwords and stuff on an index card, and I attached it to my computer monitor. All right, so go ahead and make sure you're getting yourself organized at the same time. All right, so let's go in and click on Customize My Websites. This is exactly what it's going to look like. And at the top left-hand corner here, you're going to see the current website addresses that you have. Now, considering you haven't changed them yet, every single one of these websites will have your ID number after the https:// and it'll have your ID number after deliveringonthepromise.com. Okay? So these 2 website addresses will have your ID number before the website, and this Delivering on the Promise will have your ID number after the website. So please make a note of that. But in here, for demonstration purposes, you're going to see that the username that I use, or what they're calling in here in our back office, is the website's prefix. Okay. My prefix that I use is Better Benefit Options. As a matter of fact, the Facebook profile that I have, my business page that I have, is also called Better Benefit Options. And I've also gotten a domain name with GoDaddy.com called Better Benefit Options. So as you're customizing your websites and personalizing them, you might want to think of a word or a catchy phrase that you might want to use later on, like I have done. Okay, so that's what I've done here. And with that being said, over here to the right-hand side, you're going to see the name, the phone number, and the email address that is used when it's appearing on your websites with Ameriplan. Now, you want to make sure that your name, is exactly the way you want it to look. The phone number that I use is the phone number that I use all of the time. It's a landline. If you want to choose to use a cell phone, you can choose to use a cell phone. It doesn't make any difference. Whatever it is that is comfortable for you. Okay, this is the number that I use. This is the number that I also use in my Focal Point Email Communication Center. And with that being said, my primary email account that I use in Focal Point, my Gmail account, for everything, my primary email account is the Home Career Network at gmail.com. In our previous training in our website, we have suggested that you brand yourself. Okay, and what I mean by brand yourself is I'm going to kind of recommend that you just use your name at gmail.com. And I do recommend you do use a Gmail account. It is the most user-friendly and the most friendliest of free accounts out there. You'll readily get your information where it belongs to be instead of junk and spam folders and many other accounts. They end up going there. And some people don't really remember or realize to go check those on a regular basis. So I'm going to recommend a Gmail account, like I said in previous trainings on our training site. Okay, as your primary account that you're going to be using on business cards and flyers, possibly in your Focal Point Email Communication Center. It's your primary account. Okay, later on down the road, as you get into more marketing, you'll be probably creating other Gmail accounts just for marketing purposes, but that's for another training. With that being said, you're also going to be seeing here, and this is exactly what it says. The optional Facebook field below defaults to the SaveWithDiscountHealthcare.com Facebook page. Okay? Meaning that it will default and go directly to the Ameriplan Facebook page is what it will do. If you want to use your business Facebook page, update this field below. But it is suggesting using a business page and not a personal Facebook page. Okay? So, if you do not have a business Facebook page as of yet, leave this blank. Okay? Don't worry about it. In additional advanced trainings with marketing, sometime down the road, you may want to create a business Facebook page. I use mine for strictly all information in regarding, the healthcare reform and consumer-driven healthcare. Just quite frankly, it's very informational. If you want to go take a look at mine just for demonstration purposes, and taking a look at what something might look like, you can always go to facebook.com/better benefit options, and you'll see mine to get a good idea as you move forward what you would like to do with a business Facebook page. And you can always come back here and fix these and re-edit these things. Okay, so it's not all written in stone. Now you do want to make sure you click Save My Changes. Okay. and everything will change. But keep in mind that, and it says right here, note, please allow up to 5 minutes for changes to replicate across all of the servers. Okay, so if you're going to go in and want to take a look at your websites and pop around them, after you changed your ID number to a word or phrase or something like that for the prefix, or what I like to call the username, give it a little bit of time for it to populate. Okay? And really, that is our personalizing our Ameriplan websites inside our mobile back office. Remember that the best, I feel, the best URL to use, and it's easier to use, is Ameriplan.net, which will take you into this back office, of which you'll click on settings and go directly into everything we just have accomplished here in this recorded webinar. Be sure to write down your ID numbers. Be sure to write down your password. Keep everything clear and concise and organized. Go ahead, either use the website cheat sheet or an index card or something like that you're going to want to write all of this stuff down. And I promise you, after just a little bit of time, you're just going to automatically know what your websites are. Easy squeezy, and that's it. That concludes our personalizing and customizing our Ameriplan websites recorded webinar.